Hey, yo! Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing a DC Universe Classic review, and that is of the Toys R Us exclusive 2-pack of Brainiac and Superman. Take a look at these bad boys right here. Now, Brainiac will be getting a character bio, to the best of my abilities. However, Superman will not because, well, it's Superman. He's part of the Trinity. You know who he is. That is my excuse for not doing a character bio for Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman. You all know who they are. So, character bio on Brainiac. Brainiac's real name, I believe, is Doc. I believe it's that. I could be wrong. And Brainiac was an ingenious scientist on his home planet. However, with most supervillains, he's a dick. So, he wanted more power, he wanted to take over his planet, and instead, well, he got shafted by the council and the leaders of the planet. Since then, he's been traveling the universe, destroying planets, taking their knowledge. See, Brainiac is a knowledge kind of dude. He wants knowledge. He has this thirst for knowledge. So, that's basically his gist. He's probably one of Superman's smartest villains. Now, Brainiac has since kind of incorporated technology into his body, nanobodies and stuff like that. I have not read the Brainiac Superman storyline yet, but it seems to be that he's become more machine than man. Again, I could be wrong about that. I have not read the story. I'm going to pick it up sometime. Powers and ability-wise, Brainiac is incredibly smart, and he has the brain level to use telepathy and telekinesis. This is a very powerful tool that he has. And I believe this also allows him to levitate too. I'm not quite sure. In addition to that, Brainiac, he's fairly powerful physically. Not quite the level of Superman, but he does have increased strength. He is slightly faster than other superpower beings, but then again, not quite as good as Superman. So, with that said, that's really what you need to know about Brainiac. I think he's a very underused supervillain, but if you want a good Brainiac story, pick up Panic in the Sky. That was a fun story. I will be reviewing that sometime soon. But he was the main villain. That was a good story. So, Brainiac. Brainiac missing his goatee. Take a look at this bad boy right here. Now, with Brainiac, we get a very much similar mold to the Nightwing mold. Actually, I believe this is the Nightwing mold with a new head and a little collar addition there. Now, this is the classic Brainiac-like look. As with the DC Universe classic-like theme, they're doing a classic-like look. Brainiac has since changed his outfit, grown a goatee, looked different throughout the years, more recently. But this is more akin to his first appearance. You can see that he gets a new head mold there with his classic Brainiac-like headpiece. And the head mold looks very nice, very Brainiac-ish. He looks like he's taking a shit or he's pissed off. I mean, he does not look like a happy fella. You get the classic Nightwing-like mold with the light purple, black for the pants, green for the legs. Apparently he does not like to wear pants. And then he has white for the boots, white for the wristbands, white for the belt, and white for the collar. Now, this figure also comes with one accessory, and this would be his gun. Which gun this is, I don't know. It looks good, like my girlfriend says. It looks like he's compensating for something, but it's a nice-looking gun. It's probably the only thing he has that makes him stand out as a figure. Now, I don't know if this is the case with all Brainiac figures, but mine is very fragile and very loose. This leg in particular does not like to move, and when it does, it's very loose. In addition to that, the way it was packaged, the leg bends out a bit. Again, I don't know if this is with all Brainiacs, but it's definitely with mine. But, Brainiac on a whole as a figure, the problem I have with him is he just doesn't have a lot that stands out with him. I mean, he's just a reusing of the same molds with a little retooling on the collar area, giving a new head, and a big fucking gun. Besides that, there's really not much to him. If you're a fan of Brainiac, you'll appreciate this figure. It does have some detailing, some shadowing, and it is loyal to the original Brainiac first appearance-like look. So I guess I can give it credit there. I can't take too much away from it because it can only do so much with Brainiac in this kind of costume. But like I said, the figure doesn't have much standing out for it. So on the whole, it's a good figure at best. With that said, let's move on to Soups himself. Yes, Superman. Now this is what I'm going to call the Heat Vision Superman. This is just the same Superman figure that we got for the DC Universe Classic Wave 6 Superman with different hair. It's even the same head mold. If you notice the bangs here, it's the same as the bangs on this figure. You probably won't notice with my camera, but it's the exact same figure. A little less detailing on the coloring situation with shadowing, but other than that, it's the same exact figure inside and out, with the exception of the hair. That and the eyes have the heat vision going on. Now I dig the heat vision look. It looks pretty badass. It looks like he's pissed off. I really like it. It looks very nice. And when it comes down to this figure is just a good-looking Superman figure. Like I said with the previous figure, the Wave 6 figure, right here, you can do a lot worse than this for a Superman figure. This is a good place to start if you want a good Superman figure. I think a lot of people would be turned off by the heat vision. They would want him to have his eyes be normal, but the heat vision is cool with me. I have enough Superman figures that I welcome diversity in my figures. But if you're looking for a good standard Superman figure, you can do a lot worse than this. If you're okay and you can look past the heat vision. The hair, although I prefer shorter hair on Superman, I feel as though the hair looks better on this. I like the hair longer on this. Don't know. But yeah. Anyways, with that said, the Superman figure is standardly good. On a whole, with this 2-pack, I was excited for this 2-pack more than the Batman Clayface one, but I think this is actually a little bit worse. Clash of the Cosmos, I think, is what the 2-pack is called. You get a good standard Superman figure, which has nice little differences to him, but he's just another Superman figure. It would have been nice if they did a little bit more to the figure to make it stand out. Brainiac on paper looks like a good figure, and you really only can do so much with the figure, because that's how Brainiac looks. It's like with Killer Moth. I mean, he has such a butt-ugly outfit. You can only do so much with the character. It's a good mold, but it's a butt-ugly figure because it has a butt-ugly costume. Same thing with Brainiac. I mean, he never really has anything that stands out about him in this look. The figure itself is good. My problems are just mainly with the bent of the leg and the T-crotch area being loose. Whether that's just my figure or other people's figures also, let me know. On the whole, should you pick it up? Up to your discretion. I would say it's worth it. They're cheap online, like I said, $25. Same with the Batman and Clayface one. If you did not get your chance to get the Wave 6 Superman, here's a good chance of getting a very similar figure. And Brainiac, he grows on you. He has his problems, but he does grow on you. So, I'm going to say yes. Pick them up. They're fairly, I think these are the more common 2-packs in the store. So, with that said, it's not quite as good as the Batman Clayface 2-pack, but it is still a good 2-pack, and I do recommend it if you have a little extra cash on your hands. I wouldn't go out of my way for it, but if you do have a little extra cash on your hands, pick it up. So with that said, this is Andrew saying peace out for now.